Hello everyone, welcome to Knockback, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a thumbnail. And so the end result is going to be like this. It's going to be an amazing thumbnail, just the way like every YouTuber does this. And so this is going to be about the end result, something like this. So let's just go and make a whole new document, and we will use this document for reference. Sorry, not document, picture. Okay, so what we're going to do at first is we need a screenshot, and so take a screenshot of what you're going to do. And so I have over here, we have Affinity Designer. So this is just me in Affinity Designer, because I'm going to be drawing a thumbnail. But we need this to look crazy, because we can't just have a normal screenshot. The key thing to making a good thumbnail to a YouTube video, everyone does this by the way, is exaggerate everything. Everything, if there's anything in your video, exaggerate it. And so we were going to be doing, what's something crazy that I could draw? I don't know. It would be kind of crazy if I could draw, like, the Mona Lisa. So here we have the Mona Lisa. And so let's frame this to fit perfectly. We want to be able to see her head, or like just her. And so let's put it kind of right here, and then let's crop it so that it works. So let's just move that there, this here, and down here. This just goes all the way up, and there we have a beautiful thing. And so yeah, we can group this together. So now we can like stretch this and make it like turn a bit, because turning just adds depth to it. Okay, so now that we do that, now that we've done that, let's go back to here. Okay, so we need more. Let's start with, well actually let's start with arrows. Okay, so we have our little circle tool. We need to click fill and do none, no fill, strike about 6, here we go, and make it red, and then draw a circle anywhere randomly. It's simple. Okay, that needs to be a bit more. Yes, so just put it over here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to deselect everything. You're going to take the pencil tool. Okay, go over here to swatches, hit end, and then hit curved, or just any arrow, triangle, barbed, any of these arrows, any of them will work as long as it is a arrow. So now when we draw, it automatically does an arrow tip on the end, so we just have to start anywhere in the built thing and just draw tons of arrows all over the place. Spend a solid 10 to 15 minutes just drawing arrows. It's very, very essential that you draw all of these arrows. These are the life that brings this to life. These are like the main points. You have to have so many arrows. I cannot emphasize how important it is, because you have to exaggerate everything. It's like the main point. So lots of arrows. Spend solid, like I said before, 10 to 15 minutes just putting arrows there. Just drawing lines, start from the outside, go to the inside. It's not that hard. It's really just, yes. Okay, so now that we have all those, let's group these all together. Group all the arrows together, and then we'll name it arrows. Okay, and then we'll just name the background BG. Okay, so now that we have our arrows, we need to exaggerate everything. Okay, so you have to take a picture of yourself and then just put it on this side. So but your picture has to look like you're shocked, like you're violently disturbed, something like that. And so next time you have a heart attack or something like that, just anything like that, take a picture. Here's my picture, what I took. You can choose anything, basically. Okay, so let's crop it a bit to fit. Okay, now I'm looking like this way towards this side, so I would put myself on this side so it looks kind of like I'm looking over here, but that's not right. We have to put ourselves on this side So just flip around, because your character, or you and your shocked face, have to be looking this. You have to be on the right side of the paper. That's just normal. Okay, so now go down here to effects and hit outline. You need an outline on yourself. Okay, so now choose a big bold color, like green is good. I chose pink on the other one. I was going for more of like a purpley feel, but let's choose green actually for now, because that's really bold and bright and it just works. So now that we have us in, we need to do a bit more exaggerating. Like, the whole point of this is to make it look like you did something crazy in your video. So let's add some emojis. This emoji is the only emoji you should add. So, shocked emoji. Then you can just copy that and paste it a few times. We're not gonna we'll position them later. Okay, so now we go back to here. Good. Now we need text. So just choose your text tool. That should be good. And type thumbnail. Enter tutorial. Exclamation mark one. No. One exclamation mark. One exclamation mark 1. You have to include ones and exclamation marks, and it has to be all caps. Those are just rules. Okay, now click your fonts. You can choose any font as long as it's like crazy. You could choose, but I choose specifically, where is it? I don't know the names of my fonts. I just choose them, and I know what it looks like. If I can, Impact. Yes, Impact is a pretty good font for thumbnailing. Thumbnails. Okay, so now that we have that, we have to make it look like this. So click this and click fill and click gradient. And now what you're going to do is you're going to start on the edge of this and add, I don't exactly know if you can see me, by the way, my gradient tool. You're going to add a pink part, and at the end it's going to be like bright blue. That's just a really good gradient for you right there. So that looks good. It looks off, but it looks good for now. So now we're going to take this, go to the bottom, I just realized something. Take this, go to the top. Let's zoom in like a lot. We're actually going to have to delete the whole bottom. This tutorial, it's gone. There is no more tutorial. This is just a thumbnail for now. I'll show you in a second why, because we have to get the like coloring just right. And that looks good, right? Yes, it does. Well, actually, I don't know. I did not mean to do that. It looks good, but let's make this a little more purple. Actually, I like that, like, darkish pink. Okay, so now that we have that, we are going to copy this, paste it. So the one behind, we're going to select the one behind it and give it an outline. So let's just outline until it looks... Yes. Now we are going to make the stroke blue, but like grayish blue. Over here, you can see the background. So let's select it. It needs to be a bit bigger too. Also, let's make it kind of like, no, that's not what I wanted. Just perfect. And then, yes. Okay, it needs to be kind of like darker. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe a bit darker. And you have to select a different one on Affinity Designer because reasons. It just doesn't work if you select the same one. I tried it. I drew the thumbnail before me, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, now that we have that, we can copy them. Well, actually just like resize them. That should be... Well, we'll resize in a second. Just copy it and paste it down here. Now, we're going to select and just rewrite all the things. Okay, now let's rewrite this one. Tutorial. 1 exclamation mark 1 exclamation mark exclamation mark 1. Okay, and I'm keeping track of my exclamation marks because I'm going to have to retype it. 1 exclamation mark 1 exclamation mark 1. And that looks tremendous. Now we are going to paste again, drag it down here, and retype. Okay, just type something like, hold on, type something like, did you see it? Question mark, wait, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Now let's select this one. Boom. Did you see it? Oh, I missed something. Yep. See it. Boom. Okay, so now we have those two. So now let's group all these together. Group each little thing together. So this is called Did You See It? And then this one would be, oops. This one, we'll just group these together. It's called tutorial. And then we'll group thumbnail together. The reason, because this just makes it easier to like drag around. So now let's move this up here. Let's make this emoji a little smaller. I want them sitting on the corner like, wow. And then tutorial gets bigger. And we just move it over here. And let's make this bigger and just squeezy around. Yeah, that's good. Actually, no. I think that's pretty good. Actually, what's the size? Okay, what's the size of this one? Well, I can't tell that. Okay. Really annoying. That's pretty good. He's just chilling in the corner, screaming in the corner. Okay, now did you see it? That can be kind of smaller. It can be like the whole bottom layer. This guy, you gotta go. So now we have our text. And so let's put some more emojis kind of right here. And then we have this emoji. We can put him up in the corner. Wait, no, down right here. And then the final emoji will go up here. Boom. And there, we have pretty much, is that all? That is all. Okay, so here, we'll just group all these together as text. Then we'll group all these together. Like I said, you have to exaggerate everything, which is why I'm going to such great lengths to do all this. And then we can group everything together and we have our thumbnail. Yep, here we go. This is our thumbnail, and it looks pretty similar to this. Here we go. We have the circles, Mona Lisa in the background, thumbnail tutorial, did you see it, emojis. It's perfect. The one thing I would change, maybe, is giving this a different outline, a color outline. Maybe blue. Yeah, I like blue. There we go. So let's name this thumbnail. Exclamation mark 1 1 exclamation mark 1 exclamation mark 1 exclamation mark. You have to put ones there because it's like you weren't holding the shift key down. And there we have it. We have our thumbnail. Also, for one final, just staying to tidy it up, you can crop it, the whole thing, after you group it, otherwise it won't work. And there we go. We have our thumbnail. Goodbye. Make sure to like, subscribe, watch more videos, comment below. I'm going to be using this tutorial in another future tutorial, so make sure to like. Also, this will be the thumbnail of this video. It will totally be. It's a great thumbnail because I drew it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, watch my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video.